Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we are going to be working on a 12 by 12 layout. We are going to be using the Smarty Pants collection. I'm not sure what year that is. I know I've had this for a minute. 2021. So we're going to be using the Smarty Pants collection from Close to My Heart from 2021. And I am, of course, up front going to go ahead and pull out all the scraps that I have left with this collection. Now, with this collection, I did get the cardstock and the paper pack. And I think I got the paper pack plus sticker sheet times 2. So I do have plenty of things left over from this collection, although I have not really used it as much as I would like to. I'm going to go ahead and keep this around for a while and continue to make layouts with it. So you can see right there, I am so sorry. I just burped on YouTube. Whatever. So right there, I did go ahead and trim that scrap down. You can see I had fussy cut out on one side. So I went ahead and trimmed it down to get rid of all the janky sides. Here I'm going to go through the Picture My Life cards, which I absolutely love and say every time that I totally miss those. Wish we'd bring them back. I am going to pull out the ones that I think I might use. I'm not sure that I use any of them on this layout. I do love that one right there with that library card. I have that out right now for a next layout. I don't know if I'll use it or not because I haven't done it yet. It just have these scraps from the scraps laying out for my next layout. So yeah, I do love that one though with the library card. It's really cool. So I did pull out some stickers that I think I might use. I took the sticky off the back with that anti-static pouch. And here I'm going to go ahead and trim down my photos. So actually, I didn't trim them down yet. I just popped the white off the edges from the selfie. I printed those on my selfie. So right here, you can see the scraps we are working with. I go ahead and decide that I'm going to make some strips. So my strips will turn into banners at some point, but that was kind of the size I had. And it's kind of funny because the Mini Kit Monday layout that I don't know if it has already come up or if it is coming up. I'm not sure what row it falls in, but I did kind of a banner feature on that one. And here I am doing a banner feature on this one as well. I don't know why I'm filling the banners right now, but I certainly am. I am going to be using this graph paper. That's why I took out one of those strips because I didn't want to repeat the same pattern. At least I think I'm going to use those to mat the photo, and I do use those to mat the photo, but you can't really even tell that's what I used to mat the photos, right? So I could have kept that banner piece, or that graph piece in there. I just didn't. Here I had this left over. I think this is the lemonade color. That color is so bright. Guys, I can't even use it. It is so hard for me to use that lemonade. Here I am trying to find something to map my photos in. And I thought I went with graph paper, but I didn't. Guys, I went with this one. It's the paper airplane paper. Okay, yeah, I didn't go with the graph. I went with this, and that's right, because I think my photos wouldn't fit on the graph. They were too wide horizontally, you know. Matted up together. You see that zip strip? I wish I would have used that one, but I didn't. I used the stripe zip strip that was on this other paper. I'll show you here in a sec. Here I'm trying to figure out how those strips are going to go, and this is where I decide I want to border, and that's where that stripe strip is. So cute, right? I know, I thought I would use it right there like that, but then I push my paper in a little bit and see what it looks like as a border with that composition paper, and I really like that, especially with Riley's black jumper. I thought that composition paper worked really well. So we are going to go ahead and trim that zip strip off and just use the composition paper as a border right there. There is when I went ahead and pulled those strips away and turned them into banners. And here is that sticker I pulled out that I was going to use for my title. It says "Off to School." Wasn't sure where I was going to put it, but now I do know. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down, and I'm going to trim the zip strip off of the composition paper as well. Now the zip strip I'm going to trim 1 inch off of because I'm going to leave a 1/2 inch margin around my main base, right? So the composition paper can border it, and I want that to fit right there at the top. I'm going to lay my banners down, and then I'm going to fit that zip strip right over the top of it like that. So cute. I love that piece. I don't know what it is about that piece. I love that piece. I don't think I would want that piece as a 12 by 12 paper, but as a zip strip, love it. So cute. Right here, my banners are too long, so I'm just going to make them flush at the flat point and go ahead and trim off 1/2 inch because there wasn't enough room for my photo right there. The banner was just cutting over Riley's head, and that wasn't good. Even if I left just a small margin, I wanted more than that. So here we go. We went ahead and trimmed it down, and now I got like a good inch at the bottom, maybe 1/2 inch, I think is what it ends up being, about 1/2 inch at the bottom. Here we got the off to school title, trying it out again, seeing if that is actually what I want. I did find this piece of a ruler sticker. That is so cute, right? I'm just kind of tucking it under the photo. Kind of like a piece of washi tape that maybe you'd put over the photo onto the paper below, only it's only on the paper below. Here I did take that graph paper. Here's a strip we cut earlier that I tossed to the side. We are going to use it, and I cut a banner on either end of it. I am going to use that to house the title. So for our embellishments down here at the bottom right, we do have a backpack and like a sack lunch and a school crossing sign. Although those are going to go away, and we're going to replace it with a stack of books. So we're going to end up with a stack of books, the school crossing sign, and a pair of scissors. Yes, I go back and forth. See, that's not how they go. They go this way. I tried to flip them over and see if it would work. It didn't. So I do decide to ink everything with the sapphire ink. So I'm going to go through, ink every single embellishment we put down, and also all of the papers, and of course the photos as well. I love that. That ruler paper, that is, or that ruler sticker, that is so cute. That is one reason I'm happy that I have 2 sticker sheets for, because I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of school photos. I mean, come on. Riley is 5 and Riker's 4. I'm going to be able to use those. Then we have this final banner right here. Oh, I love banners. I finally got off my tag. I mean, I still love tags a lot, but I don't use them on every layout anymore. So now you're going to probably be seeing a lot of banners. Now that title that says off to school, we are going to pop that up on some foam tape and just lay it on the graph paper that's cut in a banner shape. And then we're going to put the graph paper, boom, down on the page like this. That title is elevated. It is popped up on foam tape, but just one layer of it is. Just the off to school part of it is. Down here, we are going to go ahead and commit to the placement of these 2 pieces, and the books are up on foam tape in this, and the school sign is just going to be flat to the page. Now, I don't leave a whole lot of it showing, and that's fine because you know what it is just looking at it, because we all see those every day while we're driving, right? We're going to tuck this ruler under right here. Very cute. We're going to add these scissors. I do need to ink the edge. Am I going to take them off? Yes. Okay. I do ink the edge of the scissors because that was a last minute decision. Up here on the title, we're going to go ahead and add a paintbrush because I had this sticker left over, so why not? We'll go ahead and add this paintbrush up there above the S, and then we're going to use the pencil and we're going to lay it down underneath the title. Tried it out there, and I didn't like how it was coming off of Riley's head, so right there is where it's going to land. After that, guys, I don't think we do anything else. I am not doing any splatters on this. Can you believe it? I don't put enamel dots or sequins or anything. That's just it. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to support my channel, please go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. You will find the link in the description box below. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.